proving it to ourselves. I spent a year trying to prove to my husband how much his drinking was hurting me. When I began to recover, I realized I was the one who needed to realize how much his drinking was hurting me. Anonymous. I spent months trying to prove to a man I was dating how responsible and healthy I was. Then, I realized what I was doing. He did not need to realize how responsible and healthy I was. I did. Trying to prove how good we are, trying to prove we are good enough, trying to show someone how much he or she has hurt us, trying to show someone we were understanding, are warning signs that we may be into our self-defeating behaviors. It can be an indication that we are trying to control someone. They can be an indication that we do not believe how good we are, that we were good enough that someone is hurting us. They can be a warning that we've allowed ourselves to get hooked into a dysfunctional system. They may indicate that we were stuck in the cloudy fog of denial or doing something that is not good for us. Trying excessively to make a point with another may mean that we have not yet made what point with ourselves. Once we make that point with ourselves, once we understand, we will know what to do. The issue is not about others understanding and taking us seriously. The issue is not about others believing we were good enough. The issue is not about others seeing and believing how responsible or loving or competent we are. The issue is not about whether others realize how deeply we are feeling a particular feeling. We are the ones that need to see the light. Today, God, help me let go of my need to control outcomes by influencing the belief of others. I will concentrate on accepting myself rather than to try to prove something about myself. If I catch myself in co-independent trap of trying to emphasize something about myself to another, I will ask myself if I need to convince myself at that point. The language of letting go. Hi, once again, I'm back for my own personal views. Based on the reading, I personally experienced this, and yes, it was difficult. Okay, I was once in a relationship that I hope and pray that I thought that this is it. Okay, this is it. However, that relationship didn't prosper. It ends with breakup. And since we are running or walking towards different directions, we intend to choose, or he intend to break up with me and choose himself, choose his own happiness and pull away. At first, it was difficult. Days passed by. I thought it will just be okay. We will just be able to settle it. But however, weeks run out and it turns to months. Then eventually, I prayed and to give me strength that I could be able to fully accept the circumstances. However, I'm still in the process of accepting things. And, well, acceptance really is the one that could move you away from the hurt. For me, well, in that relationship, I tried to prove myself. I tried to prove my worth. I fought for it. However, again, it didn't. It was not an happy ending. I realized that we need to accept things, and we need to try to have or apply self-care, because if someone doesn't see our worth or our light, then we need to pull away and we need to accept it, because maybe it's not meant to be, or maybe it's not really for us. So self-care, self-worth, and acceptance and prayers. And instead of being bitter, I tend to divert myself to something that would make me a better person, would make me more productive, and divert myself into something that's worthwhile. So if someone doesn't see your worth, maybe there is someone for you that could be able to appreciate things that you have right now. On that previous relationship, I thought it was a fairy tale, and I thought it was the one that I prayed for, but eventually he pulled away. We moved to different directions, and to some point that when he asked me something, which is the breakup, all I can say is that okay, I need to give this to him. Why? Because I don't have the right to really hold someone's life, and if someone is not happy, then you need to really let go. That's all. See you, listeners. Thank you.
I'll be your rainy day lover whenever the sunny days end, and whatever the weather, we have each other, and that's how the story will end. Well, I'll be your shade tree in summer, you'll be my fire when it's cold, and whatever the season, well, we'll keep on breathing.